Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. We're on the road today. We are here again at Chick fil A in Elizabethton on a beautiful June 1st. New month. Where are they going? Seems like today's Valentine's Day. We're here June 1st, starting a brand new month. Broadcasting live again right here. Tomorrow will be Cannon's Furniture. Wednesday will be at Chick fil A in Johnson City. Thursday will be at Poor Trav's Deli. And Friday, we're going to take a day off. So kind of skedaddle, make it a 3-day weekend. I'm liking that. There's your countdown up in the corner. Cyclone football, 81 days, 7 hours, 48 minutes away from kickoff 2026. The Cyclones and the Science Hill Hilltoppers coming to town to get it all started. So we'll have that for you. With the Cyclone Network, Eddie Pless, yours truly going to bring it to you. It'll be here before you know it. Axel Steins will be doing the Cyclone Walk. So that'll be down the road, but it really won't be. It'll be here before you know it. Joe Diaz sitting beside me, our athletic director, going, thanks, Tom. So, but we got lots to talk about. We got a carnival coming to town. We're going to let him weigh in on that and do a kind of a wrap of the whole year. We had a very good athletic season, in particular in the spring. And so we'll let him kind of wrap things up. We had state champions. We had, well, we'll let him do all that because we had a great track and field season. So anyway, let's get it cranked up. We'll do it with the national anthem. Who's going to sing it today? And then we're going to get in here and let him talk a little Cyclone sports. Faith Hill, you're on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, yea, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Chick fil A in Elizabethton on this Monday. Again, it is June 1. Hello, Junior Campbell. Hello to Junior Campbell. So, hope he's doing well. And we're joined by our athletic director, Joe Diaz. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tom?
We'll move that right
Sorry,
there.
get a little closer to me
Yeah,
here.
that way we can hear your golden tones.
Yeah.
So that's why you're here. So we can hear him, and we got lots to talk about. So we got a carnival coming. We'll take a look at that here in a few minutes. It's a chance to help raise money in a roundabout way for the athletic department at Elizabethton High School. We'll do that. But we also want to talk about kind of a rundown, a wrap up. Graduation is over, school is out, everybody's scattered for the time being till we reconnect right after Dead Week, I guess. Of course, there's folks in the gym and there's people working all the time getting ready for the new athletic season. But to wrap the last season was pretty good, was it not?
Yeah, overall we had a great year. Saw a lot of success. From fall to winter to spring. So we're really proud for all of our athletes and our coaches and admin and teachers and everybody that puts in the work and the time. I know you see us around a lot and stuff, so it takes a lot to do this, and so I'm happy for our school, and we do it for our community. So we're really happy for the community.
Yep. I thought the graduation went real well too. I mean,
Yeah.
considering it was jam packed in there, we brought it in because of the rain,
Yeah.
which was the right move. About
Yeah.
8 o'clock, it let go outside, so that was a smart move. And so it was tight inside, but we all made through it. And about 90 minutes of graduation 2026. Train rolls on. Here we go. So let's start sport by sport. We'll go into spring. We did this right after Christmas for the fall winter season. So hello, William Welch. How you doing, sir? So let's start off. Boys and girls tennis. How'd they go this year?
Went well. Overall, competed just in everything they did. I can't remember how many matches they won, but they won a ton of matches overall as a team. Both the boys and girls did really well. Coach Click did a good job of leading them. We didn't have any qualify for state. We thought we might have one or two, but we did not. I know Coach Click was talking to me a little bit about it, and she's looking forward to getting some work in with some of those kids and trying to see if we can't get some of them over the top for the next year. So, but yeah, went well.
Then you look at the other spring sports, softball.
Yeah, now softball, I thought they did an incredible job. I was really happy, especially since it was Coach Harden's last year. I thought they did above probably what we might have thought at the beginning of the year, and they just kept getting better because they're young. They had a couple seniors on there, but overall they were really young, and they kept getting better and better and better throughout the year. Of course, finished second in the conference tournament, district tournament, which was a pretty big deal. But they lost to Crockett, who had that lefty on the bump. I'm sure you saw her; she was pretty good. But yeah, our girls did above and beyond there, and we're really proud. And of course, made it all the way to the sectional game and went to Cotton County and lost there. But really happy for them, and I know Coach Harden was really pleased with how they finished out and for the season.
Absolutely. Of course, we have a new coach.
Yeah, I've got a list of new coaches here. I'll going to go over here in just a minute, but yeah, Coach Tolley, Maggie, most people know her as Maggie Johnson, but she's going to take over for Coach Harden, and that's one of Coach Harden's former players. So I know he's extremely excited and happy about that. So, that his legacy will continue to go forward with Maggie
She's coming back home.
coming home. Yeah.
That's it. So then you go from softball into baseball.
Yeah, baseball. So this one a little bit harder for me to talk about because because I'm in the middle of that one. But overall, we finished a little bit under 500, but our schedule is really really tough, really difficult, and even our conference is really really tough as well. I would dare to say we have the toughest conference in 3A baseball in the state. And so we didn't make it out of district this year. We were a little bit disappointed about that. Well, not a little bit, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Disappointed about that. But I'm really happy for all of our guys. I thought we competed and we played hard. We just fell short. And sometimes that happens. You run into a team that's playing their best ball, and that's kind of what we did with Crockett there at the end, and then Tennessee High right before that. So we just got to use that as motivation for next year.
And we will. Unfinished business, I think is what I am defining it, unfinished business. So, been at it a long time. I don't think I've had my heart broke like I did in that ball game against Tennessee. You got to credit them.
Oh yeah, they did it, man.
They did exactly, what you're supposed to do. They rallied.
Yeah.
In the seventh inning, won the ball game. We're talking about Tennessee. We're up 3-0 with 2 outs in the seventh, and they played 4 runs and 6 hits with 2 outs in the game, win the ball game. And so you got to give him props. It's exactly what he wanted them to do, the coach, and they did it. So baseball, I don't even like talking about it. So baseball wrapped on it. Then we jump into boys soccer.
Yeah, our soccer team our boys did really well. This is Coach Schultz's final year too. They played great all year. I think their record was somewhere around 12, maybe 11, 4-4, something like that. Um, had a great year. They played a really tough schedule too. They had to go to Knoxville quite a bit. With the way our district lines up, we don't have many district teams in our district, so we had to go outside to find some games there, and so they traveled quite a bit, which meant they had to play some really good teams, which prepared them for what they were going to do, or what they did do. Of course, beat Volunteer, beat East in the district to win the championship, and then beat Volunteer to make it to play against Greenville, the green team, for the region championship, and then we beat them at their place. And then that qualified us for sectional, and then we beat Knox Gibbs to go to the state tournament. And then at the state tournament, we played our first game for the boys, first game ever in the state tournament. And in that first game, man, it was good competition. And our boys were down 1-0 with about 6 left, I think, and we scored to tie it up, went into overtime, and scored with about 2 minutes left in overtime to win it. So that was really exciting. So they got their first state tournament win while they're there. But then we did lose to the eventual champions there the next game. So, but they had a great year. Really happy for them and for Coach Schultz, that being his last year too.
We're here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. We're live here. We're talking, of course, Coach Diaz, our athletic director. Coming up, we've got the Queens in the house. She's here today. That'd be Mrs. DeMoss from NCCU, and Axel Stein-Shines. He'll be on in a little while too. So you go into track and field. We brought on some state championships. Tell us about that.
Well, we did bring on a state championship. Leona Nave did it. She qualified. Actually, we had several that finished, in the top 5 or so. But she was the one that brought home some hardware there, and she is a incredible athlete. Her dad's one of the coaches, and so she works really, really hard. She don't have a way out of practice. Her or her sister, who competed too, and I think she had a top 5 finish as well. But we're really happy for her. She makes us proud, and so we definitely want to recognize her, and we'll here in the future, at the board meeting here in a week or two.
Didn't she do pretty good in cross country too?
Well, that was her sister. That was Vela that did really well in cross country, and did well at the track meet too. So
the Nave girls
they're pretty special. Man.
pretty special.
Yeah,
And we got them back, right?
Yeah. They're both youngins.
Yeah.
So
We got them for what? One more year?
yeah,
2
1 and 2, I think.
1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, track and field. Let's see. Cam Garland did well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Then we had our mixed relay team that did well as well. I think 4 by 400 is
4
what
by
they ran.
400?
Yeah. They did well. Jameer Smalls had a good showing too there in both the discus and the shot put, and we're actually going to honor her today. She's signing with Milligan at 3:30 today, so we'll be doing that. I'm really proud of her as well.
Yep. She's going to be a Buffalo, and they're getting a good one. Jameer Smalls.
Great kid. Gosh, she's such a great kid.
This is what was interesting tonight at graduation. I don't know what jumped out at me, but every time the kids got announced, and so when they announced Jameer Smalls, she got the biggest applause.
Don't doubt it.
I mean, I was sitting up here going, wow. I mean, it was 6 or 7 seconds of applause. Not that the other kids aren't important, but I thought, the town's embraced this young lady, I guess, and she's embraced them. But she got the biggest round of applause from everybody on graduation. So, yeah, Milligan's getting a good one, and she'll go there for track, for the shot and discus.
Yeah.
And we'll honor her at 3:30 today with a signing, again, in the cafeteria in the Commons at Elizabeth and I. So there you go. It's going to be good. It's what it's all about. So we put a wrap on the athletic season. Of course, teams are practicing now. We have some new coaches. We mentioned Maggie. I'm sorry, I always get it mixed up. Maggie is in now as a softball coach. Coach Schultz had a step away with some health reasons, and we understand that. And then we have a new wrestling coach too, right?
Yeah, so Jason Clevenger will take over the wrestling program. He's been an assistant for the last couple of years, so we're excited about that. Coach Pennell will be one of his assistants, so he's coming back to help there. You mentioned, for soccer, Coach Travis Thompson is going to be the new head coach for soccer, and we also are bringing on Samantha McClay to help with the boys soccer as well there. So we got 2 new coaches in boys soccer. Girls soccer is getting another assistant coach, or a new assistant coach, Jordan Baker. Officer Baker is what the kids know him as. He helped with boys soccer, and he's going to help with girls soccer too here in the fall. Basketball, we hired for the boys and the girls. We hired some assistants. For the boys, we hired Isaac Grubbs. He's a Sullivan East graduate, was and worked with them for a few years, and then worked with Tennessee High last year, and now he's going to be with us. So we're excited about him. And for girls basketball, we picked up Rena Lane. She's going to be an assistant coach for Coach Andrews. She's helped out a little bit last year, but she's going to be an official assistant coach this year. So we're excited about that too. So a lot of changes there, and really excited about Maggie, as you mentioned too, coming home. You mentioned her sister. Her sister's still playing, so maybe we can get her as an assistant here in a couple years when she's finished.
She's playing softball at Milligan. So,
Yeah.
so Jameer will go to Milligan today. We'll do the stream on the signing at 3:30 in the Commons at the high school, and so it slows down, but doesn't really slow down. So as athletic
does.
director, what are we
Never
doing
does.
now? We're getting ready for next year already.
Well, before I talk about it, I do want to mention that. So we sent 5 teams to the state tournament this year. Both our boys and girls soccer went to the state tournament. We sent the golf team to the state tournament, and then both our cross country teams went to the state tournament, and that's not including all the individuals that we sent in both wrestling and track and field. So really successful year, and I'm really happy and proud of the Cyclones there. As far as what we got going on, obviously we're gearing up for fall sports. So we'll be starting to sell season tickets here soon. For that'll start after dead period, so right around I think July 6th or 7th, something like that. We'll be starting to sell those season tickets, and just look for those postings on social media, and we'll start getting that going a little bit too.
So people don't believe me. He's going to dispel this myth. I said there used to be, I guess there still is. There is a notepad for season ticket holder. You got a waiting list.
Yeah. We got a list. I think the last time I looked, it's about 85 people that are waiting. I do think we'll get quite a few of those. I don't know if we'll get 85 on there, but I do think that I was just looking at some stuff last week, and I do think we're going to get quite a few of those people, at least an option to get some tickets.
So a legal pad of waiting for season tickets, a legal pad of a waiting list.
Well, it used to be legal pad. We have transferred it to digital now.
Digital
so-
now, but still, point being,
Yeah, it's
a school the size of Elizabethton's got a waiting list for season ticket for football.
yeah.
Speaks volumes to me. So here's a guy watching the show, Andy Wilhoit, sitting in the chair getting chemo. So we had breakfast the other day, and so he is takes chemo every other Monday, and so today he's watching the show and getting chemo. And says Addie, which is his daughter, loves Jamira Smalls. Everybody loves Jamira Smalls.
Yeah.
And if you're around Addie Wilhoit, everybody loves her too. She's
Yeah.
a
Great
quiet,
player.
very classy young lady, very quiet, but she's a good one. She's got
Yeah.
good peeps. So Smalls, everybody loves Smalls, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do.
They call her Chuck, and
Yeah.
and so anyway, she'll sign today. I'm looking forward to being there for that, for the signing at 3:30 to promote another young lady moving on. She had 5 teams win the state tournament this
Yeah,
year. That's
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to talk about the carnival. Do you like riding rides? Are you a carnival guy? Per
I'm
se?
not a ride guy. I used to be when I was younger, but you know
Yeah.
how it is. The older you get, the less you like that stuff. I get a little. I hate to say this, but I
Queasy?
get a little motion sickness
Yeah, a
from
little
that
queasy.
stuff now.
I got you. I'm right there with you.
The last time I was at Dollywood, man, the teacups about got me. That's how embarrassing it is. I'm there with my daughter, and I'm ready to go throw up. About 3 minutes later, it's stinks getting
Oh.
old, doesn't it?
That's it. No fun getting old. So keep Coach off the teacups. Why are you saying it, Tom? Because the carnival's coming right over here on the 16th. Tell us about this. We benefit from this, don't we?
Yeah. So now we don't run the actual carnival. It's Drew Expositions. That's a company. They haven't done it here in a couple years. This is a company that did it several years ago. They do a really good job, and so they're going to set up in our parking lot, student parking lot there in front of the Citizens Bank Stadium, and they'll have the rides, that all the guys can get, or kids can get on and ride, or adults, I guess, just not this adult, and. So we do get a little bit of the proceeds. They give a portion of what they make to Elizabethton Athletics. So anybody that goes to it, we appreciate that, because you're obviously you're having fun with your family and stuff, but it also helps out our athletics, and for a small town, it's just kind of a cool little thing to have.
It
out there.
is. Now, James H. Drew is the same company, I would tell you, that puts the carnival on or the rides at the Appalachian Fair. So it's the same company. It's a smaller, scaled down version. Won't have as many rides as they have at the fairgrounds, but it's still James H. Drew, and it's still the same company that handles the rides at the fair every year in August in Gray. So just to let you know, it's a very reputable company, and so they promote safety first, and they'll bring how many rides? Probably 8 or 10 rides, I guess.
I'm not sure. They didn't
Yeah.
tell me. He was out here yesterday. I wasn't with him, but he was just scoping out the parking lot, so I'm not sure how many he'll have.
Yeah.
I would think you know,
Enough.
to make it fun for
Yeah.
sure. But we'll put some stuff out too on our app, just promoting it a little bit there, and I think it starts at 5 o'clock on Tuesday through Friday. Starts 16th, so Tuesday through Friday it'll be opening up at 5, and then on Saturday and Sunday they'll open up at 4, and I'm assuming they go until people just leave.
The last hurrah.
The last hurrah there, and you can get unlimited rides passes for like $25 on Tuesday through Friday, and then 30 on Saturday and Sunday.
Are you a roller coaster guy? They're not going to have
No,
one,
I don't
but-
mind. Yeah, I can ride a roller
Roller
coaster. I don't mind those.
Stuff goes in a
It's
circle.
that stuff that goes in a circle that makes this guy not
That's
not
it.
enjoy it.
That's it. I'm right there with you. Man, I appreciate you coming. Close us out the segment with how we can find out more about Cyclones with the Facebook page, the website.
So we have our social media, Betsy Athletics, that we promote stuff on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. But we really encourage people to download our app, the Cyclones Athletics app. You just go on there, download it, and then you can like what teams you want to follow. And when you follow those teams, it sends you updates like push notifications. So, for instance, like when we were at the soccer state tournament, we were sending out updates every 20 minutes. 0-0 Cyclones or whatever, or we put out like a push notification when somebody scores and the kid's name goes on there and what minute. Basketball, we were putting up the score at halftime score and then the final score, and then it sends out a push notification on phones for the teams that you follow. So it's
There you
really
go.
cool.
And how do you get there? Just go to
Just
the
go
App Store?
just go to the App Store and then put in Elizabeth and Cyclones, and you'll see it there.
Get you some lunch.
All right, man, I will.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
I always appreciate him stopping by. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back, and she'll be here next. She's in the house. Mrs. DeMoss from Northeast Community Credit Union. She joins us next on the Tom Taylor Sports. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, "Officer, officer," they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton?
When everything goes corporate and everybody, you walk in and you're customer number 1,799, here you're Tom, and we know who Tom is, we know who you are, and we do it the old-fashioned way, so we're big enough now that we can take care of everybody and we can, get the good deals, we get the volume discounts and all that kind of stuff, and we're one of the last family-owned furniture stores in East Tennessee. But we're small enough that we know who you are and we can take care of you.
Absolutely. Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram at cannonshomestore.com on the internet, and just look up Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings on Facebook.
Hours are open.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
And the magic phone number to call.
423-543-6937.
Be loyal. Buy local. Biden Elizabeth from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, she is here, obviously. Mrs. DeMoss in the house from Northeast Community Credit Union.
Good morning.
Hello, Emily Shepard. How you doing, young lady? Thank you for watching. Okay, got some birthdays today. See if we, before we get into it, sometimes when we have these, we touch base with her, see if she's into these people at all. Morgan Freeman,
I know him.
89 years old
Not
today.
personally, but I know him.
Yep.
I know of him.
Driving Miss Daisy. When there a movie called Bucket List.
What about Shawshank Redemption? Isn't that one of
Oh, yeah.
the good ones?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
That one's a good one.
He's 89 today.
Wow.
Ronnie Wood of the Rolling Stones. Are you a fan of the Rolling Stones? Okay. 70. It says, do we go over this in the production meeting? No, we don't. We just, this is the production meeting. This is it.
real time.
This is wing job. So, all right. So, Ronnie Wood of the Stones is 79. Are you a fan of Brooks and Dunn?
I love Brooks and Dunn. I would love to see them in concert.
Okay.
They're one of my favorites.
So Ronnie's having Ronnie Dunn is a birthday boy today. He's 73. Okay. One more. Clint Black's wife, Lisa Hartman Black, is 70 today. Are you a fan of? Well, she used to sing too, but once they got married, she kind of tailed off doing it. But anyway, she's having a birthday.
That's awesome.
She is 70.
Okay.
I'm not sure any of these other people, so I think we pretty much took care of that. Pat,
Okay.
You remember Pat Boone? Had the white shoes? No. No sense going down that trail. He's 92, so
Okay.
he's on the other end of the spectrum. So, okay, so now the carnival's coming over here. So I don't guess we've ever had this discussion. Are you a carnival rider? Because Diaz just said if it goes in a circle, the teacups about got him at Dollywood. So, but he likes roller coasters. So,
I like the experience.
of
I don't
what?
of just being present.
Of
you
just
know?
being there. Okay.
Yeah, I will ride pretty much everything except I do not like the Tennessee Tornado. I never have liked
Is that
it.
the one that goes in the dark?
It's the very first one they had. It's up on the mountain.
Oh yeah.
It's really rough and it kind of scares me.
Scary.
I don't like it. I think it does go through a tunnel.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There's one called the the eagle thing where they hang out over the edge of and it goes upside down. I think.
I've not been since they've put that in.
Yeah. So that's you actually. I mean, the ride's here, and you actually are hanging out on the ride. That's the Wild Eagle is what's called, I believe.
Well, I would get on those before I probably would at a carnival.
Mm-hmm.
But now the carnival is fun.
It is
It's
fun.
great for our youth and our local kids, and they can just come down here
Sure.
and play games, and I think that's a great thing.
Again, James H. Drew's coming. That's the same ride group that does the fair in Gray. So it's a good reputable
Oh,
company.
okay.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yep. So they're the ones coming. It's a small, scaled down version of as many. You okay with heights?
Well, I'm okay. When we were in Vegas, I went on the high roller, and
Oh.
there's like 40 people that just walk in this thing, and it's like 500 feet in the air. But it was dark, and so that didn't scare me at all. You barely feel like you're moving. Now, the swings at Dollywood, you know, those chains,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan.
That slings out when you go around? Yeah. Down
In
over the
any
bumper cars.
moment, the rust on those chains could really just take over.
I understand.
So I don't love that, but I like the water rides. The River Rampage is probably
That's
my
yours?
favorite. Yeah.
You don't care to get
and
wet?
the Blazing Fury.
Okay.
That's
all right.
my favorite.
You don't care to get wet at the
No.
rampage?
No,
River
you better
Rampage?
expect it. Either it's going to pour the rain,
Right.
or you're going to ride a ride that's going to be in the water.
Hit
so.
that dip and get wet.
Yeah.
So, And usually when I go, it never fails. The weight comes out a little slide. Where I am was always the gravity, and I weigh the most inside the ride,
You're
and so
gonna
everybody,
get it all.
oh, everybody gets soaked.
Yep.
So it's okay. It's part of the experience.
That
That's why
is.
you
That's
go.
true.
So anyway, the carnival's going to be here the 16th to the 21st here on the parking lot at Elizabeth and Hine. Again, as Joe Diaz said, Mr. Diaz said that the school will benefit. Portion of the proceeds will go back to the athletic department. So I'm sure they're paying a rental fee of sorts or something to use the parking lot. So anyway, it's coming up on the 16th. 21st. I think it's been coming for years. It's like a Elizabethan tradition to have the carnival come to town. So, and they are this year. So,
That's
16th
wonderful.
through the 21st. So there you go. This young lady's with Northeast Community Credit Union. I know nobody wants to talk about Christmas, but now would be a really good time to start a Christmas club account.
Yeah.
It's June 1st.
Yep.
We've turned another page. It seemed like the other day you and I were talking Valentine's Day or Easter, and now it is. Now the next one up's Father's Day. It's summer vacation time. We're going to blink and it'll be back to school and the back to school bash. So now's a good time to start a Christmas club account at NCCU. Tell us how easy it is to do that.
Well, if you already are established with us, you can just call us. We can add this Christmas club to your account, and you can have it automatically transferred from your direct deposit to this account bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, whatever is convenient for you. There's no fee for this account, or any account we have, rather. So we also have nest eggs, things like that, in increments of $25. You can put in that certificate throughout the life of it. So that certificate account is really good too, with great rates right now. And we, I know Christmas in July is coming up. That's the halfway mark. And I just told my coworker today, I said, we're going to start hearing about football. And honestly, I just don't want to hear about it yet. You know, I mean, I know it's, see,
81 days.
because it rushes the summer, I feel like. But now I
She
love
was-
football.
right.
But when you start hearing about football, you know, I mean, it is so close. I mean, think about it.
Oh,
2.5. Well, let's see, 8.
less than
no,
90
3,
days.
3 months, yeah.
Less than 3 months out.
Less than 3, yeah.
So
But yeah, we're just gonna continue to get the ball rolling. And this Thursday is opening night at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark for the Elizabeth and River Otters. So they moved the opening day from Friday to Thursday. So come down. It'll be free admission for everyone this Thursday at the ballpark. We're gonna have giveaways, door prizes, all kinds of awesome stuff. And we're looking forward to it. The game starts at 6:30. The gates open at 5:30. Game starts at 6:30. So see, it's already here.
It is
Keep
here.
us busy, and getting these ball players in here, and that will just be an awesome thing to watch. You know, we've got several that has moved up in the ranks throughout the years. I think that's super cool to see their accomplishments.
So it's Thursday night, opening night at the
Thursday.
ballpark.
Yep, not Friday.
And typically it's free admission, is that right? Everybody
It
gets
is
in
free. Everyone gets in free, and the first 20, Brightspeed will pay. I believe you get in free every game of this season. The first 20 that show up this Thursday.
So Friday will be the first, or this, I shouldn't say first, but the first one, the only one in the month of June, Bites by the Bridge from 11 to 2 this coming Friday for lunchtime. Then everything starts downtown. You've got the Bluegrass Jamboree, the Rhonda Vincent Rage. Are you a bluegrass girl? You like bluegrass,
I
don't you?
love Rhonda Vincent.
Oh,
I
she can put on a
cannot
show.
wait to hear her. I will make a point to go. She is the Alison Krauss. I mean, she's
Great point.
She's really.
Great
if you want to hear a
comparison.
vocalist,
She can
I'm
do it.
picky as well. So
Yeah.
she's awesome.
Rhonda Vincent the Rage will be on the 13th of June down at the Cover Bridge Jam. So you got all these different groups coming in. You've got I went and looked at them over the weekend. I looked them up. The Beach Boys cover band called Sail On. They're pretty good. They sound pretty close to the beat. I mean, I'm
That's
gonna go.
cool.
It's free, and we'll go. And then Head Games, Rock on the Dough, in August is a Foreigner. All right.
I think you are.
Head Games, I think it's a Foreigner cover band. So,
I know there is a Foreigner cover band at some
so,
point.
and then Daniel Grindstaff's coming on July the 18th. Special guest will be Trey Hensley. So there's a lot going on downtown that you guys are involved in.
We are sponsoring those First Fridays this entire summer. So Courtney being the director and all the Main Street folks, everything, they work super hard. First Friday's coming up this Friday, so and it will be Firefly is getting a change of date this year. I think it's posted, but I will just refrain from saying when it is. But just look for that. The Firefly is a huge thing. So
It's a
just a lot
5K road
going on.
race, right?
Yeah, 5K, Firefly, evening time run. Might see some fireflies, probably not. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
But you never
Yeah.
know.
Oh, no.
I mean, because it gets dark. If you notice, it's so late.
I'm proud to
getting
report
dark.
to you, sitting on my back porch on Saturday night,
Did you see some?
saw 3 lightning bugs. So
You know, they
it's
were
here.
going extinct, and I'm glad to say I've seen a few more than I have.
Mhm.
When we were younger,
They were everywhere.
we would run in the yard all night and just catch them.
Put them in a jar.
Yep.
Put them in your bedroom, they blink.
Put some holes in them, though.
Yeah,
You
put
want
a
to
hole
make
in
sure.
in a jar lid.
Yeah.
They blink all night long.
It's
So,
really cool.
yeah. It's awesome. So the lightning bugs are out. So the fireflies, at least at my house, they are.
Yeah.
So that means summer's here. Hot weather, muggy weather is good. So it's also a good time if you need to borrow money to fix up something around the home. They've got the loan rates right now. They've got a great car rate and a great home equity line of credit rate. So
We
tell
do.
us about that, would you please?
We have great rates right now, and I am not going to say what they are because I'm going to be honest. I think they changed. I think we're in the high 3s or low 4s. Don't quote me, but definitely visit bemycu.org. Great rates on auto and mortgage, and we've got great local dealerships around here, great family-owned businesses. Don't forget to check them out as well. And so, we have a lot to offer here in Elizabethton and surrounding areas. I think it's growing, and I'm a chamber ambassador, and I can see the businesses booming. We are going to ribbon cutting every week.
Yeah,
So-
we're growing. Little
Yeah.
town Elizabeth's getting bigger. What's really neat is almost every day I go to Oakland Avenue, when I stop in there, they've opened up Friday to open up 3 new accounts while I was in there.
Yeah.
So the credit union per se is growing, isn't it?
We are growing, and that's we built that community center, and that's a back office. We were out of room. We had to grow. And we had to build, and that's why that's there. And so it's great, and we're just going to continue to do what we're doing, and we're going to be donating as much as we can, sponsorships. We love doing that for our youth, especially academic and athletics. So we're just going to continue because our board is very they're big on that, supporting our youth.
So we did the Readers Are Winners, and we just finished up year number 3, year number 4. But so tomorrow, we want to promote reading in the summer. So tomorrow we're going to kick off the Readers Are Winners on an abbreviated version, of course. Readers Are Winners summer reading program at Elizabethton City Schools tomorrow morning at Westside Elementary. So we're going to put the carrot out in front of the kids to read for, I think it's like 3 or 4 weeks. We wrap up at the end of June. But we're going to give them some incentive to win some water bottles and some T-shirts, whatever, to encourage them to read this summer. I know the Elizabethton City Schools, the book bus is out buzzing around. They make stops for kids to pick up books during the summertime. It's really cool. When I was a kid, they had the mobile library, which was really neat. Go by, get the books, and take them back next week. And so this is kind of the same thing. It's called the book bus. So the point being, the credit union, Northeast Community Credit Union, wants to promote summertime reading for the kids.
Yes.
So we're doing that tomorrow. We'll kick that off, and it'll finish up on the 25th. So we'll be passing out some goodies on the 25th based on minutes read. So, which is really neat.
Yeah, it is. It keeps them motivated through the summer, and it's going to be fun. I bet that's a lot of fun. But we had kids. I remember last summer, one boy really, really, really wanted to win, and he did.
He did.
He hadn't had an opportunity, but he won last year, and he was so excited and proud of himself. So I thought that was so touching, and so we're looking forward to do that again.
Remember that young lad? Yeah, he was motivated. In fact, the story, he came up to me and said, I didn't win it during the school year. He said, I was going to win it this summer, and he did.
He was determined.
He was determined. He read a lot of books.
Yeah, he did.
And that's the whole point. That's why we do what we do, is to encourage, kind of give them a little push to read, even in the summertime.
Yes.
Remember when I was a kid, I used to lay on our porch swing. made me have a flashback. Sat there on the porch swing and with a big old pillow. The breeze hit me in the face, drinking some sweet tea Mama made, some sun tea, and reading. I remember that. So now these kids can read this summer at their own leisure because they're not relegated to school. They can read in the evenings, read in the afternoon, whatever. So anyway, we're doing that. We want to, again, promote the teachers because you're passing out checks year-round. So June, July, they'll start back in August. So June and July are months teachers aren't teaching per se, but you're still passing out money. Tell us about it.
We are doing that 12 months of the year, so it's not over right now. It's continuing to be a thing, and we choose our educator of the month, and they get $300 for any need of their classroom, and they can use it toward that need. And it's just great to see photos and things like that, when they get what they have requested. They're very thankful, and the students are too. So, yeah, we're just going to continue giving that out every month. So, fill out the front and back of the application. It's just front and back, and it's at bmycu.org.
And the numbers are up, aren't they?
Numbers are up.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
they
talk
are.
about it. We talk about it every week. So hopefully,
Yeah.
in some small way, we're helping that go up because we love our teachers.
You could do a snack bar. You could buy more books. You could buy more papers, more binders, an activity rug, depending on your grade.
Hmm?
The options are endless.
Yep. We just she hands you the money, and you use it as you need it in your classroom, even now. Show me your fingernails before you leave. I
Okay.
love this. This is so. All right, let's go. They're all different. So let's start with this one. This one is
I can barely see. I think that's pink with orange flowers.
little sunflower. Okay, this one is a
That one is like a big flower.
big flower.
And then this one is simple dots.
Yep. And this one is
That one is checkered. Like a
Checkered.
checker flag with pink.
yeah.
And then my thumb is yellow with.
Yeah. So this is when you have granddaughters. So every time I get around anybody's got fingernails, always scout for fingernails for future. So I'm going to report to them that you can get. They probably already know this. Get little sunflowers painted on your fingernails.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So when I spotted that, I said, you got to show them. You got to show the folks out there that she goes out and gets her fingernails done.
Give my shout out to my girl Kayla Claus. That's her
That's her thing.
catch name. That's her phrase. Kayla's Claus.
Kayla's Claus.
And she is at Tailored Hair Company, and she does a great job, and she's been doing my nails for a long time now. So,
Taylor Hair Company?
Yeah. Downtown,
I'm sure
supporting locals.
There you go. I'm sure she's related some way, shape, or form. Probably not. I have no clue.
Taylor's
Hair
her
Company.
First name.
Oh.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Hit
you're
the buzzer. Nope. Here, I thought I had something going, and nope. Her first name is Taylor. So
Yeah.
Anyway, Taylor Hair Company got her nails done. Why did you show the nails? Because I think it's cool. She thinks it's cool because she gets them done that way, and my granddaughters will think they're cool when I report to them that you got another option.
The options are endless.
Yeah. One of them's got zebra fingernails right now.
See?
Orange and black zebra fingernails.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
I love that.
Yep. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. We will be at Farmers Market tomorrow. Don't forget, 4 till 7 every Tuesday, June through September. We are a major sponsor. We will be there handing out tote bags and fans. We'll see you there.
Things are starting to come in now too. Produce.
Things are coming in. Salsa. I just seen him post about salsa. Somebody's bringing that, and there's just a lot going on. So we'll see y'all at Kiwanis Park tomorrow, 4 to 7.
4 to 7, the Elizabeth and Farmers Market.
Yep,
Kiwanis Park.
that's right.
4 to 7. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Leslie's here, ready to talk about Liberty. It starts this weekend. The official outdoor drama of the great state of Tennessee is right here in Elizabeth and Tennessee at Sycamore Shoals, and Axel Stein shines. All that coming up right after this, and we're also going to take a look right out of the chute. The Tennessee Lady Vols softball team's in the Final Four for the national championship. Yay! We'll
Go
tell you
Vols.
about Go Vols. We'll tell you about that. And the regionals are wrapping up in baseball. The Tennessee Vols are not in the regionals. They got knocked out. So we'll take a look at all that coming up right after this from Chick-fil-A.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys. We didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend. Attorneys for closing we recommend. And you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, here we are. Leslie's going to join us coming up next. Here's Axel Stein Shines. Your mother's here today, too, so everything's good. Mama's in the house. Hello, Mama. Hello, Papa.
Hello, Papa Bear.
Papa Bear and Mama Bear in the house. So, how you doing, sir? You doing good?
I'm doing good on this first day of a brand new month, which is hard to believe.
It is hard to believe.
June 1st.
Seemed like the other day was Valentine's Day, so it just keeps on going. So, you're a young guy. You wouldn't know this. My dad said the older you get, the faster it goes around. I think he's right. Something like the other day.
That's true.
Yeah, it just keeps getting faster and faster. This calendar moving along. Cyclone football, how many days, sir?
81 days, 7 hours, and 55 seconds now until
Yeah.
Cyclone football at home against Science Hill, the 102nd meeting between the two schools of Sean Whitten and Stacy Carter.
You got it. We're down to 81 hours and 7 minutes.
81 days.
Well, make sure you were paying attention. 81 days and 7 hours, yep. So it's, you did show them the sign, didn't you? Show them the sign. Here we are. Axel Stein Shines, the 2026 Summer Road Trip. Tomorrow we're going to be where?
Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings.
Wednesday we'll be where?
Chick-fil-A in Johnson City.
Thursday?
Poor Trav's Deli, the best steamed sandwich in the Tri-Cities. Cannot wait to get down there on Thursday.
I can't wait to feed you down there, too, on Thursday. You're good. And we're going to request your mother comes on. She works hard, shaving them dogs, grooming them dogs. So, Mrs. Steins, if you'll make an appearance Thursday, we're going to get you a sandwich.
I will be working Thursday.
Mrs. Steins, if you'll come by, we'll get you a sandwich. Robert, you need to let her at least have a lunch break. So, no lunch break? Okay, well, y'all work that out, but I'd love for her to come by and get that sandwich. That's good.
Oh, well.
She's a good person.
Yeah, she's a good peep, guys.
She's a good peep. Yeah, she's a good peep. We like her. We like your daddy, too.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know about the Cyclone Walk, here we go. Tell them what you do, big guy.
So, the Cyclone Walk, it's where the guys come out of the locker room. I always get them pepped up, and, of course, I'm high-fiving them. And, of course, me and Carrie are recording it for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page. We get a lot of new views all the time.
Yes, we do. And so they come down the sidewalk, you high-five them, they go into the stadium to get loosened up.
Yeah,
Stretch.
to get ready for the game.
Mm-hmm. So it's a big deal, and we stream it. A lot of people like to watch Axel interact with the players. And the cheerleaders, you give the cheerleaders high fives.
Yeah,
too,
and
don't
our
you?
coaching staff.
And coaching staff, yeah. So it's a big deal.
Especially for Sean, too.
Yeah. How many home games?
6, baby.
6 home games. You got it. 6 home games this year.
Yeah, 4 road stops.
4 road stops.
Westridge, Northview, East, and Seymour.
He's got it. You don't get anything past Axel Steins. You got it. Can you name the home games?
Science Hill, Tennessee High, Volunteer, Cherokee, Granger, and Greenville.
There you go. He's on it like a duck on a June bug. You don't get anything past him.
Especially on a new month, too.
No, exactly on a new month. Now, did you guys have basketball practice this morning?
Yeah, we just got done.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard Mr. Diaz talking to you earlier about Isaac Grubbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the new assistant head coach for Lucas Honeycutt. And speaking of that, we also have some new coaches as well. Softball, Maggie. Oh, cannot wait to see her.
Maggie Tolley, yep.
Yeah, and soccer is Travis Treeman.
Travis Thompson. Yeah.
Travis Thompson.
Yep. And then the new wrestling coach is Mr. Clevenger. So
Yep.
got some new coaches. That happens. So
Yeah, some of them are staying, like Sean and Coach Honeycutt,
But we
and Coach Andrews for the ladies.
but we still have basketball manager Axel Stein Shines. He ain't going anywhere. That's
yeah,
good.
especially a third season like this.
I know.
34-29 as the best manager in the business
There-
right here.
I don't know what else to say. It's 34-29 as the manager. So, and we got a district tournament championship, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because of your great managerial skills. Yep.
Yeah, we went to the regional last season, the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you do today in practice? Run the clock for
Yes,
Honeycutt?
of course.
Do you shoot any? Show him your shots. Got that form. He can light them up.
He can shoot the lights out, folks.
He can shoot the lights out, folks. That's it. You're on it today. You've already eaten. That's it. You're full of carbs. Yeah. What'd you have today?
12 nuggets, 2 fries, and a large sweet tea.
I love this guy. So if I can remember tomorrow, I'm going to bring the picture tomorrow that's up on my wall that you made for me. I want to show everybody again the 3 crosses on the hill. So
Yeah, that would be good.
it's in my studio.
Yeah,
so.
especially the one that I gave you last year.
That's what I'm talking about. I look at it every day.
Yeah, because we're just now getting started, folks.
Oh, we
Today's
are.
only just June 1st, so it'll run through August 7th, so, yep.
Yeah. We're running to August the 7th?
Yeah, the summer road trip.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that either, so I guess I got my walking papers, my instructions. So can you make sure your mother's there Thursday? Apparently you can pull some strings. Make sure your mother's there and your father's there Thursday at Port Trav. So that'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
Get her a sandwich.
Yeah, get her a sandwich.
There you go. So, all right. Axel Stein Shines back with me tomorrow. Where we're going to be?
Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings to continue the summer road trip here, folks.
Tomorrow, yep. We'll be down there talking about Father's Day.
Yeah,
You gotta be-
and some of the great stuff happening at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings right now, where everything is half off.
That's it. We got a sale going on for Father's Day. All right. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Axel Stein.
Shines.
I've never heard you cackle like that before. It's good. He's cackling to that. That's a good thing. All right, quick break from Brummett Sports. We will look at some sports real quick. That's kind of why we're here, and then we'll come right back. And Mrs. Broccoli's in costume.
Costume.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this, and we'll come right back with baseball and college baseball and softball and Leslie Broccoli in that order in the Tom Taylor Sports. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry Fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike Dry Fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's take a look. Leslie's going to join us here in a minute. Let's take a look at what's going on in college baseball, because it's a big day today. St. Mary's pulled off probably the biggest one of the – they beat the number one seeded team in the baseball. They're out. UCLA's gone. St. Mary's out of California pulled off the unthinkable, beat them 6-5 in 10 innings to eliminate the number one seed in college baseball, which is huge. 9 other teams have punched their tickets to the Supers, including St. Mary's. Number 15, Kansas beat Arkansas in the Lawrence Regional to go to the first Super in program history. The Supers are the best of 3 coming up this weekend. The Jayhawks are joined with number 3, Georgia, number 5, North Carolina, number 6, Texas, number 7, Alabama, number 11, Oregon, 14th seeded Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and Little Rock are all in. So that's what's coming up there. Let's see, what do you got going on today? Let's run down through and see. Okay, Cal Poly is into the Super Regional. You have today at 3 o'clock out of the Atlanta Regional, Georgia Tech and Oklahoma at 3 o'clock today. The winner will move on to the Super Regional. Loser's gone. Georgia moves on to the Super Regional, we told you. In the Auburn Regional today, it's Milwaukee and Auburn at 11:10. That was last night, I'm sorry. So they're going to play today. Auburn and Milwaukee are playing today in Auburn, Alabama. North Carolina advances. Texas goes to the Super Regional. Alabama's gone, as we told you. Troy and Florida will play in the Gainesville Regional today at 6 o'clock. The Gators and Troy for the right to go to the Super Regional. In the Hattiesburg Regional, big upset. Little Rock goes to the big dance. They beat everybody. So it just goes to show the little guys can still do it. In the Tallahassee Regional, St. John's and Florida State will play today. The Seminoles are the 10th seed, taking on St. John's. Oregon goes in the Eugene, Oregon Regional. You have in the College Station Regional, Texas A&M and Southern Cal play today. We'll tell you tomorrow who all's moving on. Ole Miss is going on. They already punched their ticket to the Super Regional. Mississippi State's in. And as we told you, Kansas is in. West Virginia and Kentucky play at 6 o'clock tonight in Morgantown for the Mountaineers and the Kentucky Wildcats. So it's the best of 3 starting Friday. And here's who's in already. Cal Poly, Kansas, Georgia. Georgia plays Mississippi State, by the way. It's going to be a great series. Best of 3. North Carolina is in. Ole Miss is in. Texas will play Oregon. It's already been established. Alabama's in, and Little Rock's in. So all this will be cleared up by tomorrow's show. We're at Cannon's Furniture. We'll let you know. But, again, it's the best of 3 in the Super Regionals in college baseball. Tennessee went out with a whimper. They didn't do very well at all. There's a lot of unhappy campers. When you follow Tony Vitello, it's like following Bear Bryant or pick a legendary coach. A guy got it done, won a national championships. All of a sudden you get put out by VCU in East Carolina. So there's a sour taste in your mouth. People aren't happy with the coach. Some are calling for his head. Okay, so it is that which it is. All right, let's take a look at softball real quick, and Leslie's ready to go. Texas Tech got the final spot of the Women's College World Series by beating UCLA last night, an 8-7 win. The loss ended UCLA's season, although they led the country in home runs. They had 209 home runs as a team, but they're going home. So Texas staved off elimination yesterday with a win over Nebraska. So here's your schedule for today. Tennessee and Texas will play at noon starting. They're already underway. We'll keep tabs on that one. Number 7, Tennessee. Number 2, Texas. If need be, they'll turn right around and play each other again. Then the other two teams still standing, Alabama and Texas Tech. So you talk about the SEC. All right, in softball, out of the 4 teams still playing, Tennessee, SEC, Texas, SEC, Alabama, SEC. 3 of the 4 teams still playing are in the SEC. So, again, Tennessee's playing right now at noon, and Alabama, Texas Tech at 7 o'clock tonight. So we'll keep you on tabs on that before we get out of here. All right, let's swing it around. There you go. She's here. We're here, obviously. And she's here. Good morning, or actually good afternoon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. So we are glad to be here. Let's make sure I got plenty of volume for you. She's in uniform. I keep saying uniform. In costume. Thank you. In costume for the obvious reason.
Yeah.
It starts this weekend.
Yes. Friday night. 7:30. Come see us. Yep.
Right up the street, literally. Yeah. The official outdoor drama of the entire state of Tennessee is right here in Elizabeth and Sycamore Shoals State Park. It's a big deal. How many folks involved this year?
A little over 100.
Wow.
I know.
Awesome production. Starts Friday night. It'll be opening night. It's a big deal. It's every weekend in June, and it's over. So you really have a chance, what?
10 times.
10 times to see it?
10 times to see
10
it.
times.
First 2 weekends, it's Friday and Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and then the last 2 weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. First Thursday night, I think it's June 18th, being our Veterans Day, Veterans and First Responders Night. We, in appreciation, veteran with a guest or a first responder with a guest gets in free.
Yep.
It's going to be good.
It is going to be good.
Yeah.
So, again, we do this every time, but give us kind of a thumbnail.
Okay.
This is an important part of our country's history. Tell us what it's all about.
4 years before the Declaration of Independence, our founding fathers settled here and got together, put together their own rules and regulations, and Declaration Association did it. They called themselves the Watauga Association, a bunch of the founding father men, and those were the rules and regulations to govern themselves by, and it predated the Declaration by 4 years.
About 4 years.
Then 4 years later, the Declaration came out. We cover that. We cover the Transylvania Purchase, largest land deal ever done in the United States, and that was 20 million acres from the Cherokee. That was the Transylvania Purchase. Then while they were in a good mood, it ended up being all of Kentucky just about and most of Middle Tennessee. Then 2 days later, while they were in a good mood, Watauga Purchase. And that was all the land that they had, East Tennessee basically, all the land along the rivers where the founding fathers, the settlers, had leased land from the Cherokee. They bought it. And they got paid a pretty penny for all of that land.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So there's that. Then there's the big attack by the Cherokee. It was a 3-pronged attack on 3 different forts. Fort Watauga was attacked by Old Abram, but Dragging Canoe was in charge of the whole thing. And then we also cover Kings Mountain, when our guys went to Kings Mountain.
We took it to them.
We did.
We didn't wait for him to come here,
and
Ferguson.
We beat him.
We beat over there. Went on his turf and beat him.
Beat him.
That's
Took him
awesome.
out. Yep.
How far is Kings Mountain from here?
It's almost 300 miles. And they marched and rode horses in snow and rain for 2.5 weeks to get there.
2.5 weeks?
Yep, over mountains, everything.
Wow.
Yep.
What a gutty bunch of folks.
I know.
300 miles.
That was our over mountain men.
Walking and horseback. It took 2.5 weeks to get there. They whipped them and came home.
That's right. And they mustered right up here at Sycamore Shoals. Yeah. They came from Abingdon. They came from North Carolina. They came from Virginia and here and in the area. And they, a little over 1,000 men. And they had a little over 1,000 men. So, but we whooped them.
So you stop and think about that. I mean, all right, so Randy's coming, I think. Well, how do we know? We don't have a text, we don't have a cell phone. He just comes through the woods. Okay, Randy's here. So, I mean, how did we know, and you may not know this answer, but how did they reach out and communicate with folks in Abingdon that we're coming?
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yep. Scouts, they would send out runners on horseback, that type of thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
So we make the assumption that it's 2026, we just text somebody.
Yep.
We didn't have text. Didn't have phones.
Nope.
A word of mouth said, okay, I think Randy and Leslie are going. I think Tom's going. We got to wait and see. Well, we're leaving tomorrow morning, so if he ain't here, we got to take off. So
As a matter of fact, that leads into this. As a matter of fact, we did not hear about the Declaration of Independence until about 2-3 weeks later, and then they sent a runner had come from Washington, and we're going to be at First Christian Church celebrating July 5th, 250 years of our independence, celebrating the country's birth for God and country. It's going to be a community service. We might even have Tom Taylor as narrator.
I'm thinking that's going to work.
All right, yay.
I think so.
And we're going to have all kinds of things, special things in that service. It'll be about an hour long, starts at 6 o'clock that night at First Christian Church, Elizabethton, Tennessee. Please come and join us.
Yep.
And I wanted to talk just a wee little bit about what they missed Memorial Day. We had, and somebody did this, but this was the community band, Johnson City Community Band, and that was the colonial flag they brought in, but they did Star Spangled Banner. Okay.
That's awesome.
And they played patriotic numbers for an hour. I'm just going to, okay, there's 1, 2, 3. This one's good.
Not the best quality, but it is what it is.
Just so you know, next year, go.
Mark your calendar.
I mean, they were good, really good.
Yeah.
And then this is the touching part. We had all of the different wars represented, and Chad introduced it, but how many died during each war, and the people were dressed out from each war.
This is a Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
This is each person dressed in period costume.
Yep. We'll do one more, and then just so they know. But it went all the way up to today's last war.
All right.
So, and it told how many people had passed during that war, gave their lives for
Can
freedom.
I keep that?
You can.
Yeah. You take it out of that thing, so that way I can talk it up. Because we need to have a big crowd.
We
It's a
need
big
you.
deal.
Yeah.
There you go. On July the 5th on that Sunday night at 6 o'clock, First Christian, downtown Elizabethton.
Yep.
Right
July
across from
5th.
police station. So
Easy to find.
easy to find
Yep.
downtown.
It's going to be very special.
Elizabethton is not Atlanta. It's easy to find. So
That's right. And come see us at Liberty, please.
yes.
Come see what your forefathers did.
So let's start just with this weekend. This weekend is what?
Mhm.
Friday,
Saturday. Mm-hmm.
Start time is
Is 7:30.
7:30.
Yep, and it's cooled down by then. The sun's usually behind the mountains by then. So
And so the gates open at what time?
I think they're going to open at 6. For if you don't have tickets yet, you can get them there at the park. And as you go through the front doors of the visitor center, and they'll give you an armband, and you just head on down. That way, you can go wherever you need to. If you need to go to the restroom or want to go see the museum, whatever, pick your seat, mark it, and then come on back up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Bring your hub over here now. Let's let him
Okay.
talk a little baseball. While he does that, while she comes over and gets him ready for that, we're going to do this for just a second. All right, so Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby is having an injunction today. We'll find out what it's all about. Please don't let this guy off the hook. That's not the right way to say it, but here's the update on Brendan Sorsby, the quarterback for Texas Tech. Now it's come out today he placed at least 40 bets on Indiana football while he's on the team. There's no way this guy gets to play. No way. So they placed at least 40 bets on Indiana football during his time as a quarterback for the Hoosiers while he was on the team. Now, he's already said he placed thousands of bets, anywhere from $50 to $500. Thousands. All right, so now it's come out. He placed roughly $90,000 in bets over the course of 4 years on Indiana football as he funneled money to family members and friends who placed wagers on his behalf. So he openly did it wrong or deceitfully did it. So NCAA says, no, you're not going to play. And so they filed an injunction against the NCAA for this guy to play, and they're going to decide it today. I guess it's in Texas. Yep, it's in Lubbock, Texas, which doesn't bode well for, look, I'm not on a character assassination with this guy, but when you place thousands and now it's come out 40 bets on your own team when you're on the team, and the rules clearly state you can't do that. So why are we making exceptions for this? It's pretty ironclad, I would think. You can't do it. We're sorry. Consequences for your choices. When I got in trouble, my father went and got that belt off the hook, off the nail in the bedroom, and I got thrashed. You know why? Consequences for your choices. When you got grounded and had your bicycle taken away from you because you didn't do something right, guess what? Consequences for your choices. This guy openly gambled not just once but 40 times on the team is which he played on. Not to mention thousands, over 5,000 bets. There is no, it's not even up for debate. But that's Tom Taylor. That's my take. So, and here's the other thing: if he doesn't get a chance to play, then he's going to go to the NFL supplemental draft, which is okay. That's fine. They can deal with it. But you can't let this guy play. Not because he's a bad guy, but he broke the rules. So I want him to get fixed. He went in a 35-day rehab for his gambling addiction. I don't think 35 days can clear up. That's me. I don't think 35 days can clean up somebody that's done thousands of bets, including 40 bets on the team in which he played on. And on top of that, he said, here's how I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do it so I won't get caught. I'm going to funnel money to family members and friends and let them wager the games on my behalf. So he's crooked as a dog's hind leg. Sorry. It is what it is. He doesn't get to play. I'm sorry. So, but if they let him play, what little credibility we have, in my opinion, college athletics will go out the window as of today if they let this kid, if they overrule this. They filed an injunction against the NCAA in order to retain his eligibility for the upcoming season. Now, his attorneys say, well, he's coming over from Cincinnati that he left high and dry, by the way. He had $1 million contract there. He left him to go. He's getting paid $5 million if he plays with Texas Tech. And his attorney says, well, you can't deny him a chance to make a living. He's got to be able to play. What's he going to do? He's going to go to the NFL. He should be done with college sports. So there you go. I'm off my soapbox. But you know what? I'm right. Am I not right? You're right. Yeah.
But what's his attorney using as his defense?
Moolah.
Mental health issues.
Mental health issues.
Gambling is a habit, or whatever they call it, So I'm with you. But if the judge that's hearing the case is in Lubbock, you know how that can be.
Oh, I know exactly how it's going to be. So, and again, for me, this is Tom talking. It's my show. If they let this guy play, to me, all credibility with the NCAA is out the window, because then if Randy does it, Randy's going, whoa, wait a minute. You let, what's his name, Brendan Sorsby do it. He got by with it. And then if Randy does it, I do it and go, wait, whoa. You let Randy off, and you let Brendan off. And so now, why? How come I can't get off? So they need to make this guy an example and say, look, here are the rules. You broke them. You can't play. It's real simple.
The only thing I would probably disagree with is coming down hard because the NCAA doesn't want him to play. If the judge says he can play, what can the NCAA do? There's nothing that they can do.
Well, they can counter.
Yeah, they can counter.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if he's allowed to play because of a court ruling, there's nothing the NCAA can do about that.
Except drag it back to the court.
Now, it's bad for college football. We certainly understand that. And it's bad look on him and all. But still.
It's bad look on college athletics because it opens up the Pandora's box for everybody.
It does. And that should be taken into consideration by the judge.
Yeah. So he got caught. Okay. Is he remorseful? I don't know. He'd have to be sitting there to me to ask that. I don't know.
Probably not.
So I don't know if he's mad because he got caught. I don't know if he's mad because he did it. I don't know. I'd have to ask him, and I would love to have him on the show. But I'm in Elizabethton, Tennessee. I don't see him coming here anytime soon. Bottom line is, this is me. He should not be able to play. Sorry. You messed up. Get yourself fixed. Move on to the NFL. And save credibility for college athletics. That's my take. Hang on. All right, we're back. We're ready to roll. Baseball.
Yes, sir.
Randy's in the house. Got that taken care of. On your soapbox, not really. I'm just reacting to what happened. I'm not on my soapbox. I'm just, I have an opinion.
It's an opinion show. I mean, it's an information show, but it's an opinion show too.
Yeah, the guy's wrong. Sorry. Do you not like him?
I
have no axe to grind this kid. But I just know that rules are in place, and if you violate the rules, or in this case, openly and blatantly break them multiple times, then there's consequences for your choices. It's real simple. So
I don't think anybody would really fully disagree with you on that, Tom.
no. So it's almost like, as I used as example Friday, it's almost like going out and shoplifting. You got caught shoplifting, but they said, well, he didn't go get a microwave or a TV. He just got clothes and socks. But so, he only did little small bets. But now it's come out he did bet on his team. So originally they said, well, he didn't bet on Indiana's team. Well, he did. At least 40 times.
That's the worst part of it to me.
Yeah, and then he had his parents. It's like, look, I might get caught, so I'm not going, hey, Randy, why don't you go bet on Indiana football for me? And Leslie, why don't you bet on for me? So I won't get caught. So he had family members and friends wager on his behalf. Nope, negatory. That's wrong. All right, let's go to baseball. What we got?
I'm with you. Well, it's been a couple of weeks. What really has taken place as far as the standings are concerned? Not really a whole lot. I mean, the Brewers have finally maybe taken a little bit of control over
Central.
over the NL Central, and the Yankees have closed the gap a little bit on Tampa Bay in the last couple of weeks. But and maybe the Mariners, you sort of expect them at some point to catch fire a little bit, but outside of that, still the Dodgers have pretty good control. Atlanta's just run away with it.
Are you surprised at that after how they struggled last year?
Probably the surprise would be the Phillies are struggling at the 500 mark. That's probably the biggest. They're not giving any competition, to the Braves at this point. At this point, I mean, we still got anywhere 100 to 105 games left, depending upon the team.
A lot of baseball.
A lot of baseball to go. June, July, August. That's where the struggles come for certain teams because it's just such a long season. So, we'll see. Remember this time last year, the Tigers were. I mean, they're 10 games out or something like that. The Yankees had a 10-game lead at one point last year, at end of May or something like that, and Blue Jays caught fire. Of course, the Yankees had their annual swoon, but we won't get into that.
No.
We've got other things to talk about.
Tampa Bay leads the Yankees by a game and a half in the East. In the Central, Cleveland a game better than the White Sox. Who'd have thunk it? The White Sox have won 5 in a row and 7 out of 10. They were the joke of the Major League Baseball last year. They had a record-setting loss, over 100 losses.
White Sox. Look at this. This is here we go. Wild card standings. The White Sox would be in.
Wow.
That's hard to believe.
Then you look at the Royals, who just got swept with the Rangers. They've lost 6 in a row and 8 out of 10. I don't know what's going on in Kansas City, but they ain't doing too hot in KC.
No.
So the White Sox are kind of the Cinderella team right now. In the West, Seattle has won 6 in a row. They've won 8 out of 10. They've opened up a 2.5 game lead over the Athletics and the Rangers. The Rangers have won 3 in a row. They swept the Royals over the weekend. So Texas maybe starting to wake up a little bit. The best team in baseball is the Atlanta Braves. They're 40-20. They lead Washington by 9. As you said, they're running away from it.
Wow.
Let's zero in on the Central Division. It's a pretty good division. Milwaukee, 4.5 better than the Cardinals right now. So Milwaukee, nothing fancy. They just play, don't they?
They just play. Absolutely. How would you like to be Cincinnati? I mean, you're, 6 games out, which is not bad, but everybody above you is above 500.
Yep.
And you're above 500.
Yep. And you're in last place.
And you're in last place.
At 30-28.
Yeah. Here's something else. There's I think 16 teams at 500 or better. 11 of them are in the National League.
Wow.
11 out of 15
11 out of 15 teams with winning records in the National League. Wow.
I mean, let's
tells you how strong it is.
That. Yeah, there's 2, the Mets, the Mariners, nobody in the Central, and the Giants and the Rockies. Everybody else is at or above. Well, actually above 500.
It's an impressive stat. 11 out of 15 teams with winning records in the National Leagues. Did I say it right?
You're saying it right. How's
Wow.
that for a dog fight for a wild card?
Means still how good the playoffs are going to be.
You're going to have teams over 500, several games over 500 that won't make the playoffs.
Yep.
And then in the American League, you may have a team
It's a dog.
either at or below 500, win a division, or make the playoffs.
That's interesting. In the NL West, the Dodgers lead the Padres by 5.5. Padres have lost 2 in a row, 7 out of 10. The Dodgers have won 8 out of 10. The Dodgers are the Dodgers.
Dodgers in Arizona have 4-game
Starting tonight. Yeah.
in Arizona.
And Arizona's won 6 out of 10. They've played excellent baseball. They're only 6.5 back, which is not insurmountable.
A lot of games left.
The Giants are sinking. They've lost 7 out of 10. They're 13 under 500.
Thank goodness for the Rockies.
Yep. And Tony Vitello is not very popular right
No,
now
he's
in
not.
San Fran.
I hate to hear it, hate to say it, but you're right.
Here's your schedule it's an abbreviated schedule for Monday. Everything under the lights: Detroit at Tampa Bay, Miami at Washington, Kansas City at Cincinnati, Milwaukee hosting the Giants, White Sox in Minnesota, the Cardinals hosting Texas. Evan Carter and the boys will be in Busch Stadium for the next couple of nights. Colorado and the Angels in L.A., the Mets at Seattle, and the big matchup, as Randy alluded to, and he's right, the Dodgers in Arizona tonight for 4. So there you go. You always bring stats. What else do you have, sir?
Don't really have stats, but I don't know if you keep up with or log on to MLB.com. They had 7 burning questions as June approaches, which is, I thought, had a couple of pretty interesting ones. And they were talking about the success that the pitchers have had in the month of May. And they were talking, how it relates to potential Cy Young Award. But in May, Ohtani had 3 wins, 1.08 ERA. Kyle Harrison of the Brewers had 4 wins at .96 ERA. Chase Burns, we know him from Tennessee days, had 4 wins, 1.19 ERA, and Zach Wheeler of the Phillies had 4 wins, 1.38 ERA. None of that was good enough for when you compare it to Christopher Sanchez, pitcher for the Phillies. He gave up. He did not give up. In 31 and a third innings, did not give up a run. No, sorry, he gave up 1 run all month. Has 49 strikeouts. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's Mizorowski or whatever his name. Is for the Brewers.
For the Brewers, yeah.
He did that. Gave up 1 run all month in 31 and a third innings with 49 strikeouts.
So you're a baseball guy.
And then Sanchez is in the middle of a 39 inning scoreless streak.
Which is pretty impressive.
Yep.
Best in the history of the franchise. So you're a baseball guy. Mazeroski last time out had over 50 pitches over 100 miles an hour.
I looked that up.
So
50 of the top, the fastest pitches, 33 of them are his.
Yep. So my question to you is this. Your arm can only take so much. I keep thinking, okay. Because I remember when I played Little League ball, I had a guy who could throw,
To you, it was 100 miles an hour.
Well, he was on my team, but my point is he could throw, but we played, 18, 20 games in the Little League season, but after July 4th, his arm started hurting because he threw it and threw it and threw it.
Yeah,
and he threw all fastballs.
Probably the only pitcher, Little League. You usually only had 1, maybe 2 pitchers.
Yeah, but the point is, Mazeroski's arm can't take. I can't see that long term being able to handle that. So, and I'm not a doctor, but
I'm with you.
Is it impressive right now? Absolutely. Can he continue it? I don't think so.
But let's just say he loses a little bit of speed, which you're right. You would think he'd wear down. Is he still throwing 99?
Well, it's still good enough.
Is he still throwing 100?
Oh, yeah. He's still bringing 98, 99, but he's up around 102, 103 now pretty consistently. So I just don't see how an arm could take that
I don't
punishment, but right now, so far, so good. So Sanchez having a year. Obviously, Mizorowski's having a year for the Brewers. What's the other 7 burning? That's one question.
Okay. They have Second is, can early disappointments save their seasons? They're talking about the
The
Mets, the Red
Mets.
Sox, the Orioles, and the Tigers.
I think the Orioles are starting to get it together a little bit, though.
Orioles are starting to get a little bit together. Tigers, man, 15 games below 500. That's tough to overcome.
See, they're blaming on Scooble being out, and I
Yeah.
get that, but he only pitches every 5
Every
days.
5 days. Mets, they just, I don't know, maybe it's a curse.
There's more to the Tigers than Scooble. Now, granted, he's a 2-time Cy Young Award, but he only throws every 5 days. So
Well, they were counting on their pitching overall.
Yeah.
I think
there's other problems.
there's obviously more problems than that. Plus, you're playing in the Central.
Yeah. Which
I
is
mean,
not exactly a barn burning
no,
division.
not at
and
all.
you're still dogging it. What are
The
they?
Red Sox were expected. They were a lot of people's favorite to win the East.
Detroit's 22-38 in a poor, weak division. Okay.
Yep.
Question number 3 is,
Will the trade deadline season get going? And their point was that last year the biggest free agent was Devers,
Mhm.
and he was traded on the 15th of June.
yeah.
Well below the trade deadline.
So if you're the Mets, you're the front office of the Mets, do you dump or do you hang on and see if we can get it turned around, or do you dump them? Start unloading payroll.
Where are they going?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're going to get. So
Yeah.
But
What are you going? What you're going to get? But is it going to be good enough to get you in the playoffs at this point?
and if I'm on the other team, I'm going to go. Do I absorb that contract knowing this guy's he's not doing very well right now? I mean, it's
Yeah.
a big risk.
Yeah. To me, their only shot is the 5th or 6th playoff position.
Yeah, wild card.
Wild card. They're not going to win the division, obviously, and there's just too many good teams ahead of them.
Thank you,
So,
Gary Banks. Appreciate you, sir.
Mets, I'm discount. Of course, I'm biased in that.
Mhm.
I'm going to discount them. Like I said, Orioles are making a little bit of a move.
Mhm.
They're only 2 or 3 games below 500. Where at one time they were maybe 10 or 11 games below 500. So they're making a move. And
I kind of adopted them as my team this year because
I know you did.
They wear orange and black, and right now
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
28-32. So, and they are right now 10 games out of the front-running Rays. So,
but in the wild card, they're a game behind.
yeah. So they're. Is it too early to start talking wild card? We don't get to the All-Star break yet.
Well, I mean, I agree with you, but who else is going to win the division?
Oh, it's going to be a 2-horse race.
It's 2-horse race in the division. The Rays have had 2 really good months. They're 20-6, 20-6 at home, something like that. Let's see here.
Wow, that's
they're
pretty impressive.
20-6 at home.
So
everybody's playing for the wild card.
everybody's playing for wild card.
And so
I would
that's
agree
the
with
only
that.
reason I bring it up.
There
is
you go.
because of that.
Anything else?
Let's see. Will there be more clarity in the NL Central?
No.
Still the best division, no doubt about it. The Brewers, maybe they've taken control of it, but when you're playing 10 other teams that have winning records,
It's tough. I still say the Cubs will catch fire again. I think the Reds will.
yes.
Saw where they lost
I'm-
the Cruz
I'm
with an
with you.
hamstring pull. That's huge. Dela
I'm
Cruz.
with you. If anybody's going to make a move, to me, it's going to be the Cubs.
Yeah.
The Cubs do have the talent. Can the Rays keep it up? I think they can. I
Yeah.
think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was, the Rays have already played all their games of the National League Central.
Wow. So they don't.
So
They don't fool with them.
their schedule
They're
gets
done.
much easier.
Absolutely.
And they're already, in first place. And I think, are the Mariners about to take control of the AL West? Probably. Who else is going to catch them? Astros, maybe. Outside of that, I don't know.
Well, I'm pulling for the Rangers.
Pulling
but,
for the
But
Rangers.
they run hot and cold.
They do. Streaky.
Very streaky.
And I think the last one was, can Alvarez be what do they call it? Win the batting title.
Triple Crown?
Triple Crown winner.
Yeah.
And he's got 20 home runs, 2 behind the leader. He's batting 301 this year, something like that so far.
Talking about the guy from Cleveland?
No, Astros. Alvarez.
Oh,
Yordan
Jordan Alvarez. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Ramirez of the Cleveland. Yeah.
Ramirez.
Jordan
So
Alvarez.
That was the question. Can he maybe
Keep it up.
win the triple crown? He's probably, like I said, 301. The leader, I can't remember. Yanni Diaz. He's probably at 310 or something like that.
Remember when I was a kid, Carl Yastrzemski won it in '67.
Oh, yeah.
Won the
Oh,
Triple
yeah.
Crown, the Bo Sox.
Yeah.
That was my team back then.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I get right down the line where we ever starting.
So
pitch.
you grew up in West Virginia, which means you had to pass, and you were a Red Sox fan.
Mhm.
You had to pass
10 teams.
Phillies.
Probably to get to Boston.
To get to Boston.
Yeah. Jim Lonborg, Rico Petrocelli, Jose Tartabull, Carl Yastrzemski, Reggie
His
Smith.
son's in the majors now. His son's in the majors.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember who he's playing for, but
Yeah.
he's in the majors.
Those were the Braves.
Oh, that's right.
Mike Yastrzemski,
Yeah.
grandson.
There you go.
Grandson.
Grandson, that's
Yeah.
right. Grandson.
All right, get you some lunch.
I will.
Always a treat.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Randy Broccoli in the house. No?
What's it going to do for me, Tom?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Depends on Leslie. She may make me do it.
Yeah. I got a sneaking suspicion if Mama says wear it, he'll come. You'll be
You
dressed
think
as
so,
who?
Tom?
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Dressed as who? What will you be? Or
I'll
who
be
you be?
James Robertson. He's the one that wrote the Watauga Association, the bylaws of that, and he's also considered as the founder of Nashville.
There you go.
So, good guy. Good guy.
So we may see him in Liberty costume.
You'll see him in live person.
Yeah. If Leslie wants him in uniform next week, or I keep saying uniform, in costume.
Costume.
He'll be in costume.
That's
I can
right.
promise
Very,
you.
very correct.
You got it. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. John Lee joins us coming up. Also going to run you down what's going on. More talk in the SEC about expansion. Brent Venables got the answer for it about the playoffs. We don't need more teams in the playoffs. You need to take care of business. I think it's perfect. He says, just win your games and it'll take care. Everything else will take care of itself. Interesting. We'll take a look at that next on the Tom Taylor Sports. Why shop at the Jeweler's Bench?
Because we're a hometown store with full service, expertise. We offer everything from custom design to watch batteries to ring sizing to jewelry repair. Everything's done under one roof.
One stop. You have watches, you have pearls, you have E. Newtons, you have Pandora, you have the Naked Bee lotion line, if you will. You have something truly for everybody, correct?
We do, yes.
Talk about kids' jewelry. Talk about it real quick.
Yeah, we have earrings, bracelets, a few rings, and the kids' stuff.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can spend anywhere from $5 up to however much you want to spend.
Yep.
We've got a good range.
How do we find you on social media?
Facebook and Instagram
How do we find you on the telephone? The number is?
is 423-542-5600.
And the hours you are open?
Is Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturdays, 9:30 to 4.
Springtime, summertime, anytime's a good time to shop at the Jeweler's Bench. And Elizabethton, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports at the Jeweler's Bench. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show here.
Tom.
Doing great. So
Had a wonderful 3 years so far.
going to the, is it international? Where are we going?
World competition.
World
Going to the
competition.
first world competition for any team at the high school. We're super excited about that, and we're headed to Newfoundland, Canada, St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. I had to get out a map to figure out where we were going to be exactly, and we're going to be closer to Iceland than we are New York City.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
When we going?
We leave here the 22nd of June, and we come back on the 28th of June, hopefully with the first world title. So.
Wow. So it's a new concept for me, and I don't know if we can actually describe it without having a visual to show you, but the Robotics Club, kind of tell us how it got started, kind of tell us what's up for folks out there going, what is the Robotics Club? When you go out and do competition, it's really, really cool.
It is.
So tell us what it's all about.
It is. It's really cool. So we've got two different competitions that we do every year. We do Robot Drone League. So we build a robot for that every year and a drone set for that every year. And those are different fields. So one year it was coal mining. One year it was farming. This past year it was moon base. And your robots and drones have to complete specific tasks on the field to do that. And you score points for doing that. There are 4 teams on the field at a time, and you're playing against each other in each match. And we've been very, very successful at that. So we've won 2 national, back-to-back national titles with that. And then MATE, which is the underwater ROV aspect of that. It's like these big ROVs that you see on the Discovery Channel that go down and see the ships and stuff like that. We're building miniature versions of that. And then there's a field set up on the bottom of the pool, and again, you score points for different tasks that you complete. So the team have to complete. There's 3 different sets of tasks that we have to complete, and then we build a float that is all automated, and they do that. But it's really quite remarkable what the kids do. I mean, they've built AI systems that will map the bottom of the pool and display everything on the bottom of the pool in 3D images on laptops that are hooked to the top, and it's quite remarkable.
Really?
Yeah.
These are all students at Elizabethton High School.
All students at Elizabethton High School going up against the best in the world, and you and I say it all the time. I believe we've got the best in the world right here in Elizabethton. It's just a chance for us to showcase that and prove that to everybody else.
So, okay, so this year it's moon-based, right?
Moonbase is what we won in RDL, and then MATE, we've already won that one, won that national title, and MATE is what we're doing right now. That's the world championship that we're going to.
That's what you're going to compete in.
That's where we're headed. The underwater ROV is where we're headed to.
All right, so you're going to be underwater doing this thing.
They're going to be in 3 different pools in 3 different colleges. One of them has an ice layer on top that the robot has to go under, 2 inches of ice that the robot has to go under. And then we're actually going to be in the ocean for the first time, doing a task in the ocean, doing a sonar task in the ocean for the first time.
So you're building a robot that can go, you can navigate it, if you will, under the ice to go down to the bottom and do a task or tasks, and you're graded against this. Are the other schools or other teams, I mean, you there by yourself, then you get out of the water, the next group, or you all in there doing it at the same time?
So there are usually 3 or 4 teams all doing it at the same time. What they'll have is 3 or 4 fields set up under the water, and you have to stay within your field. If you get out of your field, you lose points.
Mm-hmm.
You lose points for that. So there usually be 3 or 4 teams going at a time, and it's about 15 minutes each round of competition, and we have a round every day. So we'll have, roughly an hour in the pool but between the entire competition to score all the possible points that we can score.
So who are the judges? Who judges these?
So a lot of people from NOAA and then Mate has their own people that are environmentalists. Mate is very big on environment. The kids have to do a lot of environmental tasks to go with it to score as well. So we go down to the park and pick up. We're working with the park rangers on cleaning up the local river. We even plan when we get back to use the robot in some of the local waterways to help remove debris and stuff from the local waterways as well.
It's crazy cool is what it is. I mean, I've seen some of it. I'm still just like, whoa, because, I mean, I'm a pretty simple dude. I couldn't do any of this stuff. So, but the kids have to develop and build the robot and teach or train, however you want to say it, to make them to do the task. So it's not like you buy a kit, but you got to build this thing from scratch, right?
Built it from scratch, from every wire, every resistor, everything that they do, they build from scratch. And they even write their own computer program to make everything operate together.
So if you got a little buggy going on the bottom of the pool, I don't even know what you got, and it shorts out or whatever, and you go, uh-oh, we got a glitch. You have time. It's like in a NASCAR on the race, you get so long to fix it, and you have to go behind the wall. So if you do have something go wrong, you have fix-it time or not?
We do. We have a pit just like NASCAR. It's funny that you bring that up. That's a great analogy. So we have a pit just like NASCAR. We've got our tool sets and everything there. We carry extra thrusters. We carry extra computers that already have the program and everything on them so that we can swap these components out. We have extra claws. Try to have extra of everything that could possibly go wrong.
How deep is the water?
So 16 feet.
So it ain't like, hey, that one went on the blink. Tom, go down there and get it. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's not like you're in 3 foot of water. You have to.
No, it either takes another robot or a retrieval system to get them back if you have something and it shorts out on the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they have scuba divers in there as well.
So it's not like, hey, John, I'll hold your ankles. You go down there and get it.
Yeah.
No, it ain't gonna work that way, right?
No.
Wow. So I'm just totally taken back with this whole thing. Number one, these kids are so talented and so smart to do this. So they come up. I'm getting this, understand this right. So this year, 1 year is coal mining, 1 year is farming. This year it's the underwater thing. So whoever designs this challenge, then you got to go take the challenge and make it work and build something to apply so you can solve the challenge they're giving you. Is that right?
That is correct. You have to solve the challenges that they give you, and we build copies of the field and sink it on the bottom of the pool over here and practice that way.
So, all right, you do 15 minutes today. Then tomorrow, do you know who you're up against tomorrow? I mean, it's like a round robin process elimination.
So the first 2 days is round robin. It's round robin, and then after that we'll be ranked in, and we continue to score. And it's not just so the robot has a part to. It's the biggest scoring section that we have, but the students actually had to they have to build their own business. So they have to name their business, they have to name their robot, they have to give a business presentation while they're there, they have to give a marketing presentation while they're there.
Wow.
So all that goes into it as well. We have 13 kids that give a 10-minute speech in front of a panel of 15 judges. And all 13 kids have stuff that they interactively do with the judges and speak in front of the judges.
So what does Coach Lee do all this? Are you just walking around ringing are you a bundle of nerves?
I am a bundle of nerves.
I would think so.
I
I'm getting nervous. I'm not even going.
Yeah, I am a bundle of nerves I won't sleep much that week.
No.
But yeah, and it's not, it's not because I don't trust the kids, because I've got the most trust in the kids that I could possibly have. They do a great job. It's just I want everything to go right for them.
Sure.
And I don't want something that I have told them or something that I've said, hey, we should try this or we should try that, to be wrong. So I try to stay out of the way and let them do their thing, give them the knowledge that they need, and let them run with it.
So when do you find out that you won? At the end of each day, or
so at the very end of the entire thing, they'll have a big award ceremony at the end, and we'll find out how we did then. We'll be able to see our scoring and ranking throughout, but you don't know whether you won or lost until the end.
So there's a big element of surprise at the end.
Very much. It's a huge award ceremony, a very big award ceremony.
Wow. So you've raised the money in a short period of time to take these kids to Canada.
Elizabethton's the best. You and I say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little over 2.5 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago now. I sat down, TV station, radio station, everybody's had us come on. We've had the kids come on. They've done a great job. And we needed $30,000 a month ago, a little less than a month ago. And we are $3,500 away from reaching our goal right now. That's how good Elizabethton's been to us. The school system's been to us. It's just been phenomenal.
Wow. These kids, this is an experience of a lifetime.
It is. It is. the opportunity, and that's what the kids keep saying. They've been on WJHL, they've been on the local radio station here. They keep saying just the opportunity to meet all the different cultures that we're going to meet and see how they do things compared to how we do them here in the U.S. is huge for them.
So how many of these kids will graduate?
So I'm losing 5 off of the team this year. Lose 5 that are going on this year. 2 of those kids are going on to ETSU. Both of those are going to be engineers, one of them mechanical, one of them electrical. And then I have 2 that are going to TCAT, and then 1 that is going to South Carolina to school. So they're all going to be super successful, all doing a great job.
So do you go in the hallways next year when school starts and recruit, or you already got kids interested?
So luckily we're returning 9 kids that are going to Canada with us. We're returning 9 of them. It's a very good start. And I've got some kids that are not going to Canada that are coming back that were on the team this year. But yes, we've already been recruiting. We recruited heavy during 8th grade night up here. We like to run about 20 or 25 kids on the team.
Awesome. June 22nd?
June 22nd.
Wow, that's 3 weeks from today.
We'll have a lot of posts. We've got our own Facebook page, and we are also shooting a documentary the entire time we're gone. So we'll have a documentary when we get back.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's shooting the documentary?
Ryan, one of our students over here at high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is really neat. So, and they tell us kids in this day and age don't do anything. They're not, they're not motivated, and they just stay on their phones all the time. And some do, obviously. But some obviously get out and do stuff too.
Spend a day with the robotics team, and you'll see what they can do. It's pretty amazing.
That is awesome. Good luck.
Hey, thanks so much, Tom.
Yep. Thanks for coming by and letting us talk about it. Bring that trophy back. You're going to get one. Bring it back when you come back.
I'll bring it. This is the first show we'll bring it on if we get that thing.
Amen. Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at some more sports. We'll see what Tennessee's doing in softball next, as they're playing as we speak on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. On our buddy Misty Counts, owner of Duck Crossing here in downtown Elizabethton. Springs and summer's right around the corner. Why come shopping at Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton?
Because we've got everything you could ever dream of. We have 3 floors with over 50 different vendors. We have a great selection. We have more than 75% of our items are vintage, which are 25 years or older. So we are an antique mall, but we specialize in vintage items and things that take care of vintage items, like our cleaning supplies and things like that. We have clothes, we have jewelry, we have a little bit, like I said, of everything.
Yep, and you do. Hours are open?
We're open through the week, 11 to 5:30, Monday through Friday. Saturdays, we're open 10 to 6.
Closed on Sundays.
Closed on Sundays.
How do we find you on social media?
We're on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton, Instagram at Duck Crossing Antique, and on TikTok.
3 floors, over 50 vendors. Be loyal. Buy local. Buy it in downtown Elizabethton.
Yes.
Duck Crossing Antique Store, one of our proud sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club Savings Account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it, because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. Just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations, or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. 1-0 Texas in the fourth inning over the Tennessee Lady Vols in the College World Series. They lose. Tennessee does have to turn around and play it again. I think there's a rematch in the offing. So, but it's not over yet. 1-0 in the fourth. Texas leads Tennessee in the Women's College World Series softball in Oklahoma. All right, so the college football playoff expansion. Brent Venables says, here's the answer to the whole thing, guys. Just win your football games. You ought to add more teams. Just do what you're supposed to do. He said, trying to water this thing down so we get more teams in. If you want to be in complete, total control, win your games. Worked in our favor back in November. We had a really challenging last 4 games. We took care of business. It was a separator for us to be able to get into the playoffs. Where we had not done that, had we not gone 4-0, we probably didn't deserve to be in. I'm good with that. So just win your games. There's something to be said for that, for sure. Venables delivered a blunt truth about college football's most obvious but often ignored reality. While administrators and commissioners negotiate debate formats and access, the solution for most programs remains unchanged: is win. Like the Raiders, they just win, baby. The playoffs may be expanding, the politics may be changing, but college football's oldest truth remains undefeated. Take care of your Saturdays, the rest will take care of itself. So the argument for expansion is very simple. More teams create more perceived access and more revenue, more meaningful late season games, and perhaps most important, and it is more revenue. So expansion also serves as insurance. Larger the field, the less likely conferences Titans will be left out after a controversial selection process. Well, of course, we expanded to 24 teams or 16 teams, whatever, then yeah, more people get in and the argument will be less. But there'll still be somebody who says, well, we're the 25th team out of 24. How come we can't get in? Well, that's what they've done with the March Madness. They've expanded it so virtually everybody's going to get a chance to play. Everybody's going to get a trophy mentality. So critics worry the regular season loses value. They're right. Others believe a larger bracket rewards teams that haven't earned championship consideration. They're right. Not going to stop it. They're still going to do it that way. College football's power brokers have spent the last 10 years proving that more inventory, more television windows, and more postseason access generally win out. So they are going to expand it. Guarantee they are, as sure as I'm sitting in this chair. But the bottom line is, how do you fix it? It's real simple. How do you guarantee yourself a chance to play? Is win the games. Seems pretty simple to me, but I'm a simple kind of guy. So, and that in of itself is a enigma, but I'm a pretty simple kind of guy. Just win the games. Winning yesterday was Denny Hamlin, nailed it down. He wins the Cracker Barrel 400 in Nashville. So he, again, wins it. 3 hours, 44 minutes, 57 seconds was your time. Denny Hamlin, again, winning the Cracker Barrel 400, his 62nd Cup Series victory. So, had a good day. Top 10 looks like this. You had Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Shane Van Gisbergen, Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Zane Smith, and Carson Osavar are your top 10. Austin Hill, running for the late Kyle Busch, finished 27th. Guys who did not have a good day at the office. 32nd was out of the 38 drivers. Bubba Wallace, number 32. 33rd was Alex Bowman. Brad Keselowski was 34th. 35th yesterday in Nashville was A.J. Allmendinger. Ryan Preece was 36th. Ross Chastain was 37th. And 38th was Connor Zilisch. We'll move on now to Kansas, and here is the 16 in the playoffs as of today. You look at Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Chris Buescher, Carson Hocevar, Daniel Suarez, William Byron, Shane Van Gisbergen, Brad Keselowski, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, and Austin Cindric are in. On the outside looking in, Ryan Preece, Joey Logano, Michael McDowell, Zane Smith. Those are the guys on the outside looking in for the racing for the Cracker Barrel 400, and again the top 16 heading off to the playoffs if they stop today, and they're not going to stop today. So there you go. All right, Major League Baseball, we gave you the schedules rundown again tonight. Everything under the lights. You have Detroit at Tampa Bay, Miami and Washington about the Nationals. Reds at home against Chase Burns on the mound, former Ball, on the hill at 7-1, having a heck of a year. Against the Kansas City Royals in Cincinnati tonight. San Francisco plays the Milwaukee Cardinals and the Rangers. Jacob DeGrom on the hill for the Rangers in St. Louis against McGreevy for the Cardinals in a 7:45 start. Evan Carter got a ball fouled off his foot on Friday, a 88-mile-an-hour slider that is okay. They held him out for Saturday for sure. Yesterday was on an at-needed basis. They didn't need him. But looks like he's going to be okay. And the Rangers in St. Louis to battle the Cardinals starting tonight. Colorado against the L.A. Angels in L.A. Seattle hosting the Mets, and the best one of the bunch will be the Dodgers in Arizona, starting a 4-game set tonight in Arizona. All right, I wanted to take a look at real quick before we get out of here. Oh, when they sit down, I throw stuff everywhere. Here it is right here. Yep, here we go. By the way, coming up next week, next Monday we'll be in here. Peach milkshakes are coming next Monday. So are the honey pepper pimento sandwiches and the pineapple dragon fruit. And a new kids meal starting next Monday, the 8th. All the new summertime stuff kicks in. New kids meal offering medium mac and cheese with a side starting next Monday at all Chick-fil-A's. So let's do this real quick. Giving props, of course, to the Johnson City Press. And let's do this right here. Let's get you caught up with what's going on in Southwest Virginia because they are still playing. And you have in Southwest Virginia baseball, in the Region 1D tournament, you have today at Emory and Henry, Honaker and Chilhowie at 1 o'clock. Eastside and Patrick Henry at 4 o'clock in 1D baseball. 2Ds play tomorrow. In softball, 1D today, you have Rye Cove and Honaker at 1 o'clock, and Eastside and Chilhowie's softball for the ladies at 4 o'clock in the 1D. 2D plays tomorrow. 2D soccer plays tomorrow. And then the opening night of the Appalachian League will be, as we heard earlier from Andrea, right down the road here. And over the hill, the River Riders open up here in Elizabethton against Greenville on Thursday night. Johnson City plays at Pulaski. Kingsport hosting Burlington, and Bluefield will be at Danville. 8-team league this year. And so there you go. It'll be Greenville and Elizabethton, Johnson City and Pulaski, Burlington at Kingsport, and Bluefield at Danville will be your games for the 8 games, or 8 teams and 4 games coming up on Thursday night to get it all started for the Appalachian League 2026 summer baseball season. So, but again, on baseball today and softball in Virginia, and the 1D tournament being played at Emory and Henry, Honaker and Chilhowie getting ready to start. In fact, they're underway at 1 o'clock, and Eastside and Patrick Henry at 4 o'clock. That's baseball. Softball, Rye Cove and Honaker at 1 o'clock, and Eastside and Chilhowie's girls at 4 o'clock. All that being played, as we said, going on today. And baseball already started as we speak at Emory and Henry in Emory, Virginia. So that's what's going on there. All right, NBA Finals start Wednesday night. The San Antonio Spurs, Spurs will be hosting the New York Knicks, Game 1 of the best of 7. So I think it's a 2-2, what is that, 1-1-1? Is that the format? I think that's how it is. First 2 in San Antonio, second 2 in Madison Square Garden, then it goes 1-1-1, I believe is how it works. For sometimes they change the format. I'm pretty sure that's how it is, 2-2, 1-1-1. For the NBA Finals that start Wednesday night in San Antonio. The Spurs did exactly what I told you to do on Friday. They beat Oklahoma City for the Game 7 in Oklahoma City. SGA, the MVP of the year, said, doesn't matter. We got beat, we're out, so this MVP thing doesn't matter to me. I wanted to keep playing, win another world championship. Ain't happening. The Spurs, my boys, doing it. Back with George Gervin, Artis Gilmore, and all the way up to Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili and all those guys. Now we roll right into Wemby and the boys and a young Spurs team playing for the World Championship. Game 1 Wednesday night in San Antonio. We'll come back and close it out right after this from one of our great sponsors, my buddies from Weight Loss Success in Johnson City.
Our success is your success.
Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'll be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters Horace Mann Insurance. And back with the Tom Douglas Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us as we wrap it up with the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross, the Lord Jesus. It goes like this: there's nothing out of God's reach. Nothing, including you, including me. Comforting to know that and to feel his peaceful presence. Here's the verse today. Psalms 91, 1 and 2 says, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High, that's God Almighty, will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. How about that? God sends his angels to protect us, and his word is a star to guide us. It's awesome. Then he surrounds us with his grace. It's awesome. God sends his angels to protect us. His word is a star to guide us, the Bible. Then he surrounds us with his grace. Gives us what we don't deserve, and his mercy keeps us from what we do deserve. Good stuff. Psalms 91, 1 and 2, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Good way to end it. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks to, we had them today. Axel Stein Shines. We had Andrea DeMoss from Northeast Community Credit Union. John Lee, the Elizabeth High School Robotics Club. Joe Diaz, Athletic Director from Elizabeth and I. And Leslie and Randy Broccoli from Liberty Celebration. Good show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget bingo tonight here at 5:30 We're playing bingo B14, G27. Also coming up later on at 3:30, less than a little over 2 hours from now, we'll be doing the scholarship signing for Shamira Smalls, going to Milligan University to play or participate in soccer, throwing the shot of the discus. So we're very excited about that. We'll stream that for you at 3:30 in the Elizabethton High School Commons. Looking forward to doing that with Jamira. She's a great kid. She deserves it. Good lady. Big future for her. Unlimited potential, as I always told her, and I was right. Look at her going on a college scholarship to Milligan to throw the shot put in the discus. That'll do it. Back with you tomorrow after we do the streaming today at 3:30. Back with you tomorrow will be at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, just in time for the big Father's Day sale. Tomorrow we'll be there. Wednesday we'll be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday up the street at Port Travis Deli, and Friday taking a day off. We'll see you back here again at 3:30 for the Jamira Small Scholarship signing, and tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings here in downtown Elizabeth, in the great furniture store, Mom and Pop's, as they're working through a big Father's Day sale right now. See you then. Thanks for watching show number 2508 on our way to 3,000. We got a ways to go. Axel says, let's just do 2,600 first. Okay, we'll shoot for 2,600. We'll take them one at a time. We'll shoot them like crows off a fence post. We get 2,600, then 2,700, 2,800. We'll work our way to 3,000. All right, see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Monday, June 1st, 2026. Wrapping up show number 2508 of the Tom Daly Sports Show, live at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth.